So Sean Spicer was a former White House press secretary and, as you may recall, Trump's press secretary. And he's on Dancing with the Stars now for some reason. He did his debut dance last night. I admit I don't watch the show, but I did see this clip online and I just have to share it with you. Watch this. Now, in fairness, I do have that exact shirt, I must admit. His dance moves look like, first of all, they look like I would look if I was trying to do the salsa, which is why I would never do it, especially not on camera. But he looks like a little league baseball coach having a seizure in a pirate shirt. That's kind of what his salsa looks like. And I don't get it. But Mike Huckabee, who thank God has not gone on the show yet, he wrote on Twitter in support of Sean Spicer, and he said, "Want to create an emotional meltdown in Hollyweird?" Hollyweird instead of Hollywood. Clever stuff. "Vote for Sean Spicer to win Dancing with the Stars tonight and every night that he's on. Sean Spicer's a good guy and a brave sport to go on Dancing with the Stars. Let's show him some love." And then Spicer responded, "Thank you, Mike Huckabee. Clearly the judges aren't going to be with me. Let's send a message to Hollywood that those of us who stand for Christ won't be discounted. May God bless you." He really tried to turn this into a Jesus thing. So he's really claiming that he's standing with Christ by dancing to the Spice Girls in a frilly neon shirt. I don't get it. I don't quite get the connection. When I see that, when I look at that clip, I see a guy who's desperate for attention and still wants to be famous and will do literally anything for it. I don't really see the gospel being spread quite. I don't see where that comes in. And this is a thing that we talk about, victim culture and how victimhood has been turned into a currency these days and everybody wants to be a victim. And we put that on the left most of the time. And for good reason, but it's not just the left that does this. And this is something that you see among conservative Christians sometimes, I have to admit. There is a tendency sometimes where Sean Spicer now is turning himself into a victim, where the judges didn't like his dance moves, and it's because he's a Christian. No, it's because you suck at dancing, Sean, which, look, I do too. So I'm not, but that's why, again, I'm not going to do it in front of judges. So that's my theory. My theory for Sean is that they didn't like the dancing because it's bad. Not because they're against Christ. And so this victimhood thing, now there are examples of conservative Christians in this country being victimized. There are many more examples across the world of Christians actually being victimized and martyred. In this country, it does happen. Talk to Masterpiece Cake Shop, Jack Phillips, and he'll tell you about that. But there are also examples of the victimhood mentality among Christians where, someone is insulted or whatever, and they try to turn it into, and I don't think we should do that. I think it's almost blasphemous, really. That's almost blasphemy. Don't bring, that spectacle there, okay? If you want to do that, do it, but don't bring Jesus into that. He didn't have anything to do with that. Don't blame him. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Wire, one of the fastest growing conservative media outlets in the entire country. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and a subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our content.